Hello, greetings and welcome to Backseat Driver, myself, Bass Driver, here on Paine's Games, where if you enjoy the content, then I invite you to leave a like and comment, share this video across social media, and most importantly, hit that notification button and the subscription to be notified of my latest content. Right, let me just clear my throat quickly. Oh, pardon me. It's always just as I start the stream, isn't it? Okay, hopefully the volume is all good for everyone. And we are here for a state of play from PlayStation. It's good to be back. It's been a couple of weeks. I know it has actually been a couple of weeks. I do apologise. I have been super busy. What with the new things going on with the channels, what with Fluid Vision and Paine's Games getting set up on Patreon. So if you would like to support my content or any of the content on Fluid Vision or Paine's Games, whether it be my TV reviews, movie reviews, video game streams, live streams, Backstreet Driver streams like this, then get on over to patreon.com/Fluid Records. That's PHLUID Records. And for just £2 a month, you can support us in making more content. Okay, so yeah, it's been actually quite an awesome week, really. I released my review of Doctor Who's finale yesterday, and I posted a few clips from that as shorts on YouTube, and they're soaring past like 5,000 views in the last 24 hours. So a massive thank you to all of you out there for your support. Really appreciate that. And I've got plenty more to come. And I do strongly advise you go watch the whole video if you want to see more fun and games. There's some great little memes that I've chucked in there. And overall the review, it was quite cathartic, to be honest. Such utter garbage. I am so apathetic to it at this point. It made it fun to review, strangely, in a very morbid way. But go check that out. That's over on the Fluid Vision channel on YouTube, PHLUID VISION, where you'll find a lot of my PG TV stuff and PG movies will be going on there. Right, we are just 2 minutes out, so let me just check that my audio is okay even. Okay, the audio is good. Right, I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants because I've been doing so much work behind the scenes getting the Patreon set up. Obviously, we also had the Relay for Life, New Music for Life festival last weekend, or let me see, was it last weekend or was it the weekend before at this point? It was the 24th and 25th. So, yeah, that was absolutely manic, absolutely fantastic. We got some great bands. Had a fantastic time, raised a bootload of money, like I think over 40 grand in total so far, and the count is still going. And we've got footage of that coming up. I'll be editing footage of that, and that'll be scheduled to come out one band per month. And I think we've got 9 acts in total, so over the next 9 months, you'll have some guaranteed content. Certainly if you want to get to that content first and other quirks, then like I say, get onto Patreon, Fluid Records on Patreon. That's patreon.com/Fluid Records. Right, we are 33, 32, 31, 30 seconds out. We are 30 seconds out from the start of this state of play. And yeah, I don't really think much has changed since the last one. So, like, let's just see if there's any. I wasn't particularly impressed with the last one. So let's just see if there's anything that isn't a complete gosh dang yawn fest this time. Okay, do feel free to jump into the chat and give us a shout in the chat. The chat is live, whether you're watching us on YouTube or Twitch. Please don't spam, okay? I'm not having it. All right, here we go. Content not suitable for all audiences. Is it suitable for any audience? And of course, let me know out there if volume isn't great, okay? This kind of looks a bit... Also, to be honest, I've been so busy the last couple of weeks, I, have no idea what to expect from this, really. I've got a couple of things on my bingo card, like potentially there's still the Halo and the Gears of War stuff to be shown off, so... What is this? Is this some sort of like mix between like Rez and Alan Wake or something? Also, I will get back to the precinct. I haven't forgotten about the precinct. I will get back to that, I promise. Just been very busy. Is the sound out alright out there, peeps? Oh wait, is this Lumens? Bro, is this Lumens? Like, is this a I was totally not expecting that moment? Dude, is this Lumens? Or Luminez? Oh boy, that immediately gets my first... Yeah. That gets my first woo of the night. Fantastic. Luminous Arise. Oh, and VR2. Fantastic. I chose the perfect time to invest in VR2.
I'm Tetsuya Mizuguchi.
Okay, Ishihara and Mitsuguchi-san. What you got for us?
楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。この秋、PlayStation 5、PSVR2 対応で発売予定です。
Yeah, I get the impression I've chosen exactly the right time to jump into VR2, which I will talk about more later as well, I guess. Wow, I definitely was not expecting another Luminous. Like, that's a surprise. And good. I'm a fan. I do like Luminous. In fact, the Mini Driver's not too averse to a bit of Luminous as well, actually.
Thank you, and enjoy the rest of State of Play.
I will enjoy the rest of State of Play. Yes, I will do. Sometimes I feel it doesn't benefit sometimes to try and speak in English if they can't. Like, just in the same way I shouldn't try to speak Japanese and I can't pronounce it quite right, you know?
It's a promise. One we're turning into reality.
I don't know, I've heard that a lot.
With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI, we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality. We create life for our future.
It's quite
Delphi
pretty.
Corporation.
Delphi, bro.
Let's see about getting passed through to Earth. And why are these things trying to kill us?
Very dark. This is interesting. It's got a kind of bit of a sort of classic look to it. Ooh, yeah, like interesting. It looks like a Capcom game.
Whoa, hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something? Good. Get behind me.
I think I can help.
Okay, this is piquing my interest a little. What is this?
Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Yeah, it's kind of like Bioshock, isn't it? Really, in a way.
Bypassing first and second firewalls, hooking control protocols.
I'm seeing a bit of a blend of like, was it Lost Planet, the old Capcom game, Pragmata. Yeah, I like that. That looks interesting. What was that Hideo Kojima game? It looks like a bit of a cross between this and that. Sorry, Lost Planet and gosh dang it, a Norman Reedus game. Why is that the name of it completely gone from my brain? Hmm. Alright, well, yeah. Okay, that looks interesting. I'm intrigued. Certainly the graphics are pretty, and I appreciate the sort of classical design. Like I say, it looks like a Capcom game, which these days is kind of unusual.
Saturday, which means curry time.
Awesome, I love curry.
Speaking of curry, apparently the current president is actually a humane. What does that mean? It's okay, I'll get it.
Learn curry time.
Romeo!
Okay.
Romeo, stay with me.
What?
You're gonna die.
Dude.
Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die
That's,
in about 15 seconds.
I
Seriously?
think there's a little something on your
Seriously,
face, bro.
Don't worry. I made this just in case. The dead gear life support system. Don't move, okay?
Well, I'm digging your art style. Like, I do like this sort of modern wave of games trying to look more like traditional animations. This is really
You're
intriguing.
already
Like,
half dead. From now on, you're half
got a bit
dead
of sort of
man.
Sin City feel to it.
Wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man. From now on, you're dead man.
Romeo is a dead man. Okay. Getting slight No More Heroes vibes from Dead Rising. That's Never Dead. That's a game I really need to do a stream on. Is Never Dead. Gringo Montes.
Romeo is a dead man.
Romeo is a dead man. Coming 2026.
Huh? That was Grandpa's voice.
I'm available for
Are you
voiceovers.
like a spirit? I'm on your back. What?
Okay, right. Yeah, it explains why it looks like no More Heroes. Okay, so Suda51 and Ren
皆さんこんにちは
Yamazaki.
グラスホッパーの役者の須田剛一です。
Ohayo Goichi-san. Or
皆さん
Gojuichi,
どうでした
as it should be actually.
グラスホッパーの久々の新作、病院さんでやってます。
Interesting. Wait, have I heard about this before? Why have I got, yeah, like, why have I got this interesting Romeo Stargazer, such a cool name, right? Yeah. Yeah. I have a feeling I may have heard about this a long time ago. This has actually been in development for quite a while.
そして今回はですね、剣だけじゃありません、銃も使えます。
So no more heroes with
ゲーム
guns.
としてチーム一丸となって頑張って作ってます。そしてなんでタイトルがですね、ロミオなのにデッドマンなのか。
It raises this question like, why is Romeo a dead man? Well, because someone killed him, bro. I think I can answer that question pretty quick.
それでは引き続きステートオブプレイをお楽しみください。
He's a little late to congratulate on the 30th anniversary. You know what? That actually doesn't look bad. I haven't bothered with No More Heroes 3, was it? I didn't bother with the latest one of that franchise. I do have Heroes Paradise, whatever it, I think it was on PS3. I will have a playthrough that.
私も後から行くね。じゃあね。
Is this like The Grudge?
裏切り者。
Jua. Jua. Coraggio. Ah. Okay.
誰もいないの。足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて、こんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし、気味の悪い怪物がうるつき回ってる。
Silent Hill has gone through as a franchise like a bit of a dip, but actually I'm looking at this and already I'm direction. As long as it doesn't go too far towards Crimson Butterfly, was it? Or sorry, Fatal Frame, sorry. I mean, obviously the mechanics are not going to be the same, but you know. I think the main character's popping out a bit though. Like, it's got a bit of that separation between the characters and the background. I mean, obviously this is not, you know, final footage, but I don't know. I'm seeing, yeah, like I'm seeing really much run-of-the-mill stuff though. I mean, I'm intrigued by the direction with the Japanese girls instead of like some American dude in a foggy village.
ひな子はいいよね。何でも持ってる。
Oh, dude, that's pretty creepy. Like
あ
that.
んたがいなくなってくれるんだからせいせいする。一人は嫌だよ。寂しいよ。
Well, that looks like it's going to hurt in the morning. Kind of like me after relay weekend.
一緒だよって約束したよね。暗いのは嫌。一人ぼっちは嫌。
I don't know. The direction's nice, but my fear is that it looks pretty standard tropey in the actual sort of gameplay. Well, that's great. That's lovely. I don't know. I just get this feeling, I don't know, that graphically, a lot of these games could look just so much better. There's something really wrong with our pipeline today, you know, genuinely. Everything's just got such a flat look to it, in my opinion. I mean, even the, what was it, Expedition 33, like, I found that to be a bit dull looking in my personal opinion.
Orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped. We will track the ethereal castle, break its gates, and exterminate the creatures
So,
that dwell
another
within.
Metroidvania, I guess.
The Demon Lord himself will fall by our hand. This
Kind
mission
of got a
will
Symphony
test
of
the
the Night
limits of
feel
your
going on, I guess.
You will face horrors beyond your darkest
Am I going to embarrass myself in this actually Castlevania?
beasts that defy reason.
Again, I kind of tire of the whole Metroidvania genre and like just general sort of Castlevania replicas. I have a few on my playlist, obviously, but like, it's not that I don't enjoy them, it's just there's so damn many of them. The oversaturation of the market like just permeates everything and everywhere. You know? Though I would say graphically, I like the look of this a lot better. Even though, again, does this not just look like really crisp PS3 graphics? Like, I still don't think we've really got far beyond PS3 level graphics in some ways. Oh, okay, so Bloodstained, right, yeah, makes perfect sense. I do have 2 Bloodstains, is it? Or 1 Bloodstained? At least 1 Bloodstained to play. So that is on my playlist. This looks an incredible amount higher graphical fidelity than I was expecting from Bloodstained though. So, you know, we'll see, that might be one for like a PS Plus or something.
The visuals of Shinjuku that I'm seeing are a hellscape I can't quite put into words. You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years. But the situation here is critical. I'm counting on you, Agent.
Time Stranger. Yay!
Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies.
It's probably a phase electron life form. Is that what you call us, Digimon? I'll
Right.
always be right here with you.
Who exactly are you working for? I remember you guys.
Who or what is that?
I don't know, for me, still, Digimon, still,
For years now, but
it's
this is the
still
first
more
time
appealing
the
to me
Titans have
than
mounted an
Pokemon
attack
ever
on
was.
this scale.
even now, I mean, I swear Digimon is trying to sort of pull itself along with the resurgence of Pokemon. Yeah, like, hey, we still exist too, you know. And it is a shame, because actually, like, even this doesn't look that bad, you know. I do have a Hyperdimension Neptunia playthrough to be streaming. And I'll be honest, I did actually, like, already start it, Rebirth 1. I started playing it just to get a little used to it before I stream. And I'm enjoying that, and I'm looking at this and thinking, you know what, I could probably enjoy this as well. It'd have to be cheap though. I'm not spending a lot of money on that. Graphically though, this looks real nice, real nice.
Everything's riding on you. We must fulfill our mission. Agent.
I like how they like just clarify October 3rd for everyone else in the world that doesn't like, you know, use commas as full stops or put their dates the wrong way round. PS3.
Oh, Father, abandon not your way with children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins.
Again with a sort of like, up until this point, sort of real classic animation style, but then also this, like, dude, is this an RPG Maker game for PS5?
Heavens fall upon your crown!
This vile charade has gone on long enough.
Oh, this vile charade has gone on long enough. We must bring back Motorstorm. Dude, that's actually a Final Fantasy Tactics game. Like, that looks so RPG Maker, it's insane. I don't know. Wait. I'm not seeing a huge difference between those two videos there. This looks exactly the damn same, bro.
Hi everyone, I'm
Hi.
Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release
Dude,
dates
it's
for games
little and
coming
large.
to PS5 later this year.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics.
Well, yeah, but it would be nice to, like, I don't know, if the game looked like that much better than the original. Yeah, you gotta give us incentive.
Enhanced version,
Where's
which
the incentive
features
for this one?
improved graphics, fully voiced dialogue, refined gameplay, and much more, as well as the classic version, which brings a faithful recreation of the 1997 original to modern consoles.
Okay, look, obviously it doesn't look exactly the same. I don't know, the difference isn't necessarily large enough in my opinion to justify a repurchase on that. It's one of those games that might actually look like really good just like
This
with
next
an
game is
emulator and
something
upscaling.
really special. When I first played it, I laughed so hard I almost barfed. Let's check it out.
Dude, the 90s called They Want Bath Back.
Toilet? Yeah, I just need to pee. How badly? Just normal. Bad. Just go behind this bush, I'll wait. I can run away. Pee shy. No.
Is this a coffee stain game?
You can watch.
In baby steps, all you have to do is carefully place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than done. Main character Nate requires some pretty deliberate movement to make even the simplest progress.
Why? Why? It's another one of these games, like,
oddball characters.
deliberately making your game jank does not make it cool, you know? Like, we are in a real rut here. Surgeon Simulator, Goat Simulator, Baby Steps.
PS5 on September.
Who's the daddy? Like, come on. Why are we now in a phase of just making super janky stuff deliberately? No.
Hiragami is a unique action-adventure title from Bandai Namco Studios Singapore. In this journey to save your origami home, you'll transform into paper shapes with distinct abilities.
Bro, like, the Origami King, right?
Including a paper airplane,
Dude, really?
little frog,
From Shanghai. Dude, is this like a Hong Kong / Chinese knockoff of Origami King? That said though, show us more of that. Show us more of that, dude. That actually doesn't look bad. I could be into a bit of that. We really did enjoy the Origami King
Sid, why don't you
as a
tee this next
family.
one up?
That was a great game,
The Hot
so
Shots
I'd
series that
happily
came
have
from
some
the very
Hiragami.
beginning, and its latest installment, Everybody's Golf.
Oh,
Hot
Everybody's
Shots,
Golf,
was
always
its
gonna have a bit of
largest
that.
character roster ever.
The only thing we're missing now is Ridge Racer, right?
Compete in courses from 10 different regions around the world, each with weather effects and new nighttime variants. Pre-orders begin later today, and those who do will get Bandai Namco's iconic Pac-Man as an early unlockable character.
Yay, because like Pac-Man is still such a sellable character,
Hot Shots drives
right?
onto PS5 September 5th.
Okay.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a challenging new entry in the long-running action franchise. From the makers of
Yeah,
the
kinda
Blasphemous
interested in
series,
this.
Ragebound stars dual protagonists from rival clans, forced to combine their souls and skills against a demon uprising.
It is kind of funny actually seeing Ninja Gaiden like come all the way back round again from the wonderful 3D versions, which I've still got Gaiden 2 and 3 to get through on PS3. I'll be streaming them. But it is quite nice to see this. Yeah, again, I'm up for this. And what was the Shinobi one as well?
Arrives July 31st on PS5 and PS4.
And PS4. Dude, the PS4 is still getting so much love and so much support at this point. It is hilarious.
From the game bakers, Cairn is a
Why do I get the feeling
survival
that's not going to
climbing
change as well with
experience
the
where you
prices
must
going
carefully
up?
plan your ascent
You know?
up a deadly mountain.
Another reason why I was super lucky I jumped into PS5 and VR2 when I did.
Manage balance and stamina to discover secrets.
Hey! Hey, wait for me!
Encounter other climbers.
Whoa, that is some
Marco.
ugly looking thing. What? Oh,
Survive the harsh conditions of the climb.
it's in the blooming Borderlands style, isn't it? Yeah, just let her go, bro. Let her go.
You can give it a try yourself with a demo that
Nah,
arrives later
you're right,
today.
thanks. So I don't even need a demo. Okay, I've never liked the Borderlands graphical style. It's just horrible.
That's all from us. But there's still a
Which,
lot of state of play to
incidentally,
come.
speaking of
This
Gearbox,
next
you'll never
reveal
guess what
features
I
a
actually picked up
preservationist
today.
and digital eclipse.
For like
Nothing
what?
can prepare
£2?
you for the next collection. Arrival
Alien
on
Colonial Marines.
We knew
It's
pretty
purely
early
because
on
I worked on it.
that
I've only
we
got
were
like a
people were
pre-release
excited about
copy
it.
that like, or pre-production copy. So I wanted the resale copy, and it was cheap enough to justify it. But boy, have I got some tales to tell
We knew that we were
about
onto
working with
something.
Gearbox or not with Gearbox on that game, as the case may be.
It was such a shock to see this game. I was like, I can't believe this game exists.
It became something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat.
You know, there's only so many times you can repackage Mortal Kombat and say the games that shocked the world before. Any driver at his age right now would just be like, bro, this is lame, this is weak, you know, like Gartner Bam Bam is like incredibly scarier and more gory than this.
There was no template to make the games.
Roll back
It's a bit of
netcode,
the
what?
Wild West.
Every part of that game is an expression of who we were and what we wanted to do.
Head into right, huh?
Victory.
Dude, don't care. Don't care, move on. You know how many versions of all of those Mortal Kombats I have? Like every possible version up until this one. And it's not one of those games I even... Yeah, I never intended on having that many copies of that game. It's not a game I intended to have that many copies of. Project Defiant wireless fight stick. Bro, I can see one big problem with that straight away. Why would you want a wireless one, bro? Like, I've been playing Quake 2 on the PS5, right? And it's awesome except for the fact of I'm using a controller. It's so smooth and runs so well, I need to move to keyboard and mouse because I'll just get flamed otherwise.
Loading like this, it's a revolution.
Yeah, it is kind of a shame that all these Metal Gear remasters are coming out, because I've got all the Metal Gear franchise up to 4, I think, that I wanted to play through and stream in their original formats, largely. Not the MSX version though, but I mean, I don't know, I'm not really interested in going and playing these ones. I kind of just want to play the originals. Of course, you've got to have some Ape Escape in there, because why not? So, why not? Okay, whatever. Can we not have like an Astro level as well? Well, yeah, lovely. And more, yeah, I'm sure. Okay, yeah, like I say, there's not a huge amount of interest generated by that.
Shining stones imbued with humankind's Since time immemorial, this power has been the impetus for human wars.
Okay, bit of Team Ninja, what we got? Oh wait, was this the one they showed in the last State of Play? Or they teased?
With the presence of Aratama.
That's got quite a Yoshimitsu look to it, isn't it?
What makes a shogun? Here is my answer.
Cutting shit up. That's what makes a Shogun play. So, Shogun Gaiden? I mean, I'm looking at this, I'm seeing Shogun Gaiden, basically. Wait, it's that dude from Ninja Gaiden, that first boss that Jeff Gerstmann couldn't beat, so he gave up like a pussy.
How foolish of you to have entered the depths of hell.
Ah, Neo 3. Okay, I was not expecting that. Like, did they? They didn't tease that before, did they? I was not expecting that. Not quite worth a woo, but you know.
Tokugawa Takechiyo.
That's a lot of Tokatakas.
皆さんこんにちは。チーム忍者の安田です。戦国シニゲーシリーズの最新作「ニオ3」を発売させていただきました。
元気です
ア
か？
クションはシリーズおなじみのサムライスタイルに加え、新たに忍者スタイルを追加。より多彩な戦闘を楽しめます。
So yeah, I mean, like, it is Ninja Gaiden, by the look of it.
大幅にアップしています。本日より PlayStation 5で体
Oh,
験
there's
版
a
も配
demo
信いたし
already.
ますので、
Okay, you know what?
ぜひ
I'm
プ
going
レイ
to
して
check
みていた
that
だ
out.
ければ
I
と思い
think.
ます
That looks actually okay.
2026年
I
の発売に
wouldn't
向け
give that a
続
little
報に
go.
もぜひご期待く
I
ださい。
may even stream a little bit of that. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat. If you join over at patreon.com/Third Records, you can get access to the Discord and talk to us directly.
No one knows how old the city really is.
No one knows how old the city really is.
My whole world.
Oh god, it's not Jodie Whittaker, is it? I'm glad to see support for VR2 is still pretty strong. Is this the second game
Free to take
already?
whatever I need.
Not just like throwaway games. I mean, Luminaires isn't necessarily like need to be VR. But PlayStation VR2 is definitely getting more support than I seem to remember the Vita getting at least. And even the Move.
This city hides many lost and legendary treasures. Locked away, waiting to be found.
You know, if it was Jodie Whittaker, I wouldn't be too bothered actually. I'd be kind of like, you know what, that's a smart move because your career's never going to recover from ghosting the shit out of Shooty Gatler on Saturday. Hey, and the hands look good. A lot of VR games that I've played so far, the hands are just flat. Bro, Thief VR. I mean, like I say, we're seeing some big support for VR here. Dude, did we buy into VR at the right time?
Are you there yet? Cleo has uncovered a formula for a cure, but she's keeping it safe in her tower.
Hey, you.
In her big candy tower made out of neon candy.
Damn it! It's gone! Someone beat us to it!
Ever since the Great Flood, Elland, my dear planet, has been dying. Plastemia has taken everything from us.
So it's like
But you
Waterworld.
Tidewalkers are all connected. And it's up to you now.
Oh god, it's gonna be like that. What was that? Oh, Deathloop. In a way.
Please, help me.
Okay, conceptually, I can see that this is an interesting idea where...
Help us?
So what I'm guessing is someone plays the game, right, and when you go to do the multiplayer, like, their time ghost, much like you have, like, ghosts in, say, Project Gotham or something, you're playing against that ghost, and the decisions they make change the gameplay for you. That's actually a genius idea. Whether they can execute that is the question.
The game director of Astrobot. It's a pleasure to be back
Oh,
today to
oh.
share more news with you. What the last few months it has been in the world of Astro.
Right.
Astrobot launched last September to
Right.
such encouraging feedback, even receiving a few orders we are truly grateful for. In October, we added 5 speedrun levels, followed by a Christmas special packed with festive surprises.
Yes, he did.
Then earlier this year, the Vicious Void Galaxy made its appearance,
Vicious
adding
Void
yet more
Galaxy.
new challenging levels, all of which came at no additional
Yeah, we
cost.
smashed them all, bro.
And today, I am pleased to announce that later this month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astrobot, bringing the total to a whopping 90 planets. And new special bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei,
Hey.
alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise. And finally, the Astrobot DualSense wireless controller will return later this year.
Oh.
With a slight twist, so be on the lookout for more news.
Oh,
coming
is it gonna
soon.
have-
From all of us at Team Asobi,
Is it gonna
thank
have the
you all
LED
for
touchpad that
amazing
everyone's been
reception
asking
you gave
for?
our game. And enjoy the rest of the show.
Okay, that doesn't deserve a woo, but I know Mini Driver is going to be super happy with those extra levels. Because Astrobot is absolutely his jam. Loves that game. We've all completed it. I think we've all platinumed it now as well, haven't we? All 3 of us. Believe.
Get a ship. Then it hit me all so clear. No old man. Got a ship.
This has got a real Monkey Island feel to it, isn't it?
Chasing the sound of the waves. It always sways, it always strays. Standing on the beach all day. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey, this actually is kind of fun. I mean, it looks better than Sea of Thieves. It looks better than, what was that one? Bones of some, Skull and Bones, was it? I'm actually getting Overboard vibes from this. This looks proper like Overboard. Ariel, what's with the area of effect? Wake up, Link. Well, yeah, okay, that looks fairly interesting. Yeah, it's a pleasant enough trailer. Sea Remnants. Yeah, fair enough. When's I Am Cat coming out? We're waiting for that on PS5. Alrighty, what we got here? Sort of journey-looking game. Oh, well, what a surprise! So yeah, the good lady driver just saying to me that it looks like Journey 2. With a bit of sort of air borders, was it called? Or something like that? That old wannabe Tony Hawk's airboarding game? Airblade? Sword of... Damn it, like, honestly, my birthday is going to be proper clogged up with a lot of games coming out.
I'm Kristen Zatani.
Hello, Kristen Zatani.
Sword of the Sea, a visually striking adventure from the team behind Abzu and Papless. We're excited to announce
Why aren't one of them telling us about the game? You know, why do we need you to tell us?
On June 17th, Remedy brings otherworldly action to game catalog.
Remedy? Wait, didn't they just like lose a whole bunch of jobs?
Cooperative FPS set in the paranatural world of Control.
Paranatural?
Fellow agents must confront and
you mean paranormal, right?
And chaos found within the oldest house. Fun in short bursts or deep dives, FBC Firebreak launches day 1 into game catalog on June 17th. The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes several new titles this summer. The PS2 version of legendary immersive sim Deus Ex arrives June 17th.
That's on my playlist as well. Oh, I might have to play that.
In July,
Definitely won't be playing that though. Yeah, like, because frankly, fuck you, Chappie. Like, and anything that you were ever associated with.
July 31st.
Although God of War, I do still have like the God of War games on my playlist.
Additionally,
like,
2 of Capcom's most beloved games from the original
Twisted
PlayStation
Metal was
are
garbage,
set to join
man.
the classics.
I can't be bothered with Twisted Metal.
Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 will arrive later this summer in the Classics catalog.
I already have these games, and I can emulate them and upscale them if I want to. And miss and rivet, like, God dang, like, you got anything fun? What about Poi Poi, bro? Yeah, Poi Poi 1 and 2. Yeah, don't forget, I'm playing through Poi Poi 2. I've got Poi Poi Tuesday rolling, yeah. I will get back to that.
Their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
He then
101.
started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authorities.
Bro, what am I watching? What am I watching? We got a James Bond game, and M is Indian.
No, and I suspect he feels the same.
Who's the other dude? Is that cute?
He did in Iceland.
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined.
Wait, is that the dude from
He only survived thanks to blind luck.
EastEnders?
One good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
What is this? What is this?
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
Oh my fucking god, man. As if No Time to Die wasn't a fucking woke garbage fire enough. What the fuck am I watching? Why is Peter Parker fucking James Bond? Like modern Peter Parker. Is this James Bond Jr. or some shit?
I need all my pieces on the board.
What the actual... Fuck.
is a master manipulator. Whatever the end game is, we won't see it coming.
This is what the Hitman guys were so stoked about making.
Gets me every time.
You know what's annoying is because it's them, right? It's going to be really good. It's actually going to be a really great game. But what the... The graphics as well, like what is going on? Like why are the graphics looking like... What was the Bond game? Nightfire. They look like... The graphics look like Nightfire, just with a little bit of extra sheen to it. Look. Are people aware that in the books, right, in the first fucking Bond book, he tried to retire because he was about retirement age, right? Oh, this is going to be James Bond Jr., isn't it? James Bond first shite.
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
And the number. Oh, it is. It's a fucking prequel. With a gilded Wraith weapon. Oh my. Tune in for the gameplay reveal. I'm not sure I fucking want to.
I'm Paine Abrak, CEO of Iron Interactive. The team is thrilled to announce...
Bearing in mind Bond was initially set in what, like, post-Second World War, Cold War.
In the Royal Navy.
Right?
Before the tuxedo and the martinis. As
Yeah.
he first steps into the world of espionage, striving to earn his 00 status. Everyone at Iron Interactive has poured their passion and dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 20
Yeah, honours the legacy of Bond with an Indian flipping M and whoever the other one's, Major Boothroyd, I'm guessing, like, in an era of, like, Cold War stuff, post-war, post-Second World War, like, dude. This is not a way to bridge the gap between, you know, films or whatever the fuck. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, what did I just watch? There's so many better Bond games. Nightfire is a good game. It's Ghost of Yote, is it?
You're still with me?
Only just. I mean, I'm still waiting for you to show me something really impressive. Lumines is good though. I'm looking forward to a bit more Lumines. Oof. Ooh. Where's Gunmetal? Gunmetal Wolf would love this. Obviously. Gameplay deep dive. Yeah, like you pick up the controller, right? You press buttons. And if you press buttons in a certain sequence, certain shit happens. Arc System Works, eh? I believe we've worked with them, actually, haven't we, darling? We've worked with Arc System Works before at Sega. Wait, is this Rivals? What is this? Dude, what am I watching right now? Spidey Sensor! That's Spider-Man. What are we watching here? The main star. Oh, Ghost Rider, sweet. Dude, like, can we keep the Japanese like voiceover for the game? Yeah, Japanese Doctor Doom is what we need. Like, seriously, fuck Robert Downey Jr., yeah? Get a Japanese fucking Doctor Doom. The dude that does Aramaki's voice in Ghost in the Shell, get him. Or Bato. Oh, thank God it's a storm that isn't a rival. What's a fight? Okay, look, I'm digging the look at this. What is this? Because, yeah, I was a big fan of Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Oh, Penny. Nice. Wait, this is just looking off the fucking chain, you know. This looks like Japanese studio just gives it fucking large. Marvel took on Fighting Souls. Like, bro. Fuck yeah. Okay. Send it. Send it, bro. That's banging. That's fucking sweet. Like, and was this out of Capcom's hands? Like, because to be honest, the Marvel vs. Capcom shit, like, just kind of went off the rails, didn't it? Hello, what are we getting here? That's some nice graphs right there. Where's that video?
PlayStation の友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、じゃあと思って。
Miss more friends from PlayStation would call me and ask me for a drink. I'm sure there's actually still for you. In fact, one did the other week, a couple of months ago. Deanne did.
というような提案をいただきまして。いや本当に聞いた時はびっくりしましたね。で、まあ世界的に本当に有名な IP ですし、光栄だなと思いつつも、まず
I'll say the good lady driver and I have worked with Arc Systems on at least one or maybe two games at Sega. Yeah, dude, if this just goes like full in on the Japanese voiceover and making it like the sort of over-the-top anime version of all this shit, like even Miss Marvel looks fucking boss, you know. Like this is something where they could actually make Miss Marvel sellable to anyone.
Back to the forefront of the tag fighting genre, and that got us really excited because we had worked with them before on successful stuff like the Marvel Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac.
Yeah, like this is the thing. Getting it out of Capcom's hands is a good thing because these guys have the freedom to just like make it a tag fighting, a proper sequel basically to MVC2.
When they named the developer,
or X-Men Children of the Atom or such, you know?
A team that will take on the challenge of tackling Marvel, putting their own spin on it, and they're just uppercutting that challenge into the stratosphere.
That's what I'm seeing is this could be a barrel of laughs right here. You know what? I'm gonna give it one. Like this is a good one. I'm gonna give that a right there.
The tricky thing is that most fans, including myself, see this as a sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part
actually have some respect
is
for it,
finding
hopefully.
a partner that's crazy enough to
But
take
dude,
on the task.
sort that fucking hair out.
You either do something like this big and bold, or you don't do it at all.
I feel like I have a good grasp on their art style and how they would approach certain IPs. You come in with your kind of own expectations of, here's what I would expect to see from Arc System Works when they take on a Marvel IP. And what came up was something that went beyond that.
No, it looks like an Arc Systems Works game to me, like in a good way.
一番最初にマーベルさんに提出した時はなんとなくマイケルさんの反応はあんまり芳しくなかった印象があって、まあ何がまずいのかなっていろいろこうやっぱり直接話していくうちにもっとアークのやりたいマーベルを見せてくれというような話をいただいたことがあって。
I mean, this is sounding positive. This is sounding like the good way to treat a developer, and particularly Arc.
We had something special.
If only Platinum had been treated with the same sort of respect, to be honest, with Sega. Yeah, that Iron Man mask looks fucking... That's what I mean, just like, throw your culture into it, just go balls to the fucking wall with it, you know?
Iron Man is supposed to be the sleek fighter jet, think luxury race car, mixed with a brick house.
That, yeah, that is spot on. That's exactly what I'm fucking talking about. It's almost like basically like Ultra Man, Ultra Iron Man, Iron Ultra Man. I am Iron Ultra.
What can we really take from Japan, the creators that are doing awesome work here, and bring that to the global platform?
I mean, graphically this looks great. Again, it's a shame the arcades are dead in this day and age, because this would absolutely kill it in an arcade or a bowling alley.
When ARC looks at these Marvel characters, it's not simply just the visuals, it's also the gameplay mechanics and adding in that, what is that pop? What is going to be something that's different? Up until now, you've seen tag fighters that have 2v2, 3v3. We felt like we just had to go 4v4. And in doing so, we found a lot of unique and fun ways to change up the gameplay that I think players are going to be very excited to see.
I mean, that in itself as well, I don't mind a bit of an evolution on that side of things. That looks fucking crazy. The whole reason Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is so boss is just the ridiculous over-the-top, like, tag combo moves, so, like, 4 players.
So you could either duke it out as just the leader and 3 assists.
Hey, this is a good look. This is something I may even see. If the price is right on this, I might see if I can get this for release to do a review stream on it.
You know, this has just been an awesome journey, and I'm excited that we get to be able to share it with all the fans out there.
I'll tell you right now, a lot of fighting games, they never get to experience this level of production, and it's just a dream to even be working with these two great partners.
それは決してビジネスという枠組みではなくて、それぞれの強い思いの中でこのタイトルを成功させよう、いいゲームにしてファンに届けようと。
The 3 companies have come together to do this, and I think we really are going to make something magical here.
I'm not going to look at this. This has positive vibes to it.
ありますが、続々とキャラクターも発表していきたいと思いますし、キャラクター以外のコンテンツというところも今後
Like, just they gotta make sure that we get like the characters, though, right? Like, I don't want none of this. This is another big problem with Marvel vs. Capcom 3 or Ultimate or whatever the fuck it was, where they literally release it with like 7 characters or some shit and you have to like buy all the rest. Bullshit. That looks banging. Keep the name the same. Do not change the name. Like, keep it raw Japanese over the top fucking badass shit and I'll buy that. Oh god, are we done already? Is that it?
It seems the upcoming battle is truly unavoidable.
It seems the lack of content is truly unavoidable. We literally, like, this is a 1-hour jam, is it? You're gonna get, like, just one more thing? Seriously, out of all of that, I think really the Marvel fighting game, Tokon, is probably the one thing I'm most excited to see. And, yeah, that's not a high level of excitement either. You know, if the price is right, I'll pick it up. Like, that was literally it. That was really it. Oh well. That's it. Okay. Well. Well. Wellity. That was okay, I guess. Takeaways from that, off the top of my head right now, yeah, I like the look of Lumens. What was that other VR game as well? Oh, damn, the name of it escapes me. The other VR2 game was... Oh, Thief VR. That looks pretty boss. I'm quite intrigued by that. The Ninja Gaiden game was good. Neo 3 looks okay. Yeah, standout for me has to probably be the Marvel fighting game. That seems pretty cool. That's the one out of everything that I'm looking at and thinking, you know, I'd certainly be interested in checking that out. I don't know, overall though, still, like, it's nowhere near the excitement level of what it used to be. You know, even these directs have just got really flat and stale these days. I've been watching a lot of GameSpot, you know, and going back to those old E3s and CES and so many great trade shows. Even Phil Harrison's speech about bloody Home, with his bloody Bravia TV that you can drop down the stairs, you know, these things are still infinitely more engaging and fun than this. And really, it's just getting to a point now where they're just wheeling out people that haven't even got anything to do with the game. Half of these people in there, like you had the communications director. I don't care who the fuck, like, why? Can we see the developers? Is this like Phil Fish's fault? Was Phil Fish such an insufferable dick that they're like, you know what, we can't let like devs that aren't on board and like sign to all of the NDAs up the eyeballs and shit? Like, I don't know. It just, these streams are getting pretty lame. They need to go back to doing proper live events, I think. And they need content. Like I say, that was 1 hour. I should have had a notepad to check how many games we saw. Here's a handful of games over an hour. Just, I don't know. I'm really not sure what else to say about this particular state of play. You know, it is what it is. I'll probably have more to say about it in the coming days, in reflection. But as with so many of these, like the last state of play and whatnot, it is largely a bit of meh. Like I say, I look forward to the Marvel fighting game, the VR games. Yeah, most of the rest of it, I'm not really interested in Silent Hill too much. The classic games as well. I mean, Deus Ex, maybe. But I do have multiple copies of that, like, and that is on my playlist for streaming. But yeah, I mean, that's State of Play from June 2025. Or is it June 4th, 2025? Not a whole heap to get excited about. Yeah, it exists. It's a thing. It happened. Yeah. I'm not really, like I say, I'm kind of like lost for much to say about it. Nothing jumped out at me in such a way that I'm like, I mean, we had 2 woos throughout the whole thing. So, and that was Luminaires and that Marvel game. So yeah, it's okay. It's fine. Right, so I will be back to finish streaming my playthrough of The Precinct, and after that I think I'm going to roll straight onto RoboCop and kind of like just have a bit of a duality there of normal retro 80s cop and then futuristic 80s cop game. And I'm also looking at, like I say, doing Hyperdimension Neptunia playthroughs and Poi Poi 2 playthroughs. I don't know which one I'm going to start with first, finishing off, but that'll be on Tuesday. It'll be like Poi Poi Tuesday and Hyperdimension Nep Tuesday. And I'm looking at getting some scheduling sorted out to actually, you know, rotor in when I'm doing things a bit more regularly and try and establish this going forward, because like I say, we've got a Patreon set up now. Check that out at patreon.com/Fluid Records, PHLUID Records, and like I say, you'll find that we've got exclusive content going up there. It also, if you sign up, you'll get access to our private Discord, where you'll also find exclusive content, interviews, AMAs, discounts and offers through our partners, and so on and so forth. You'll get first access to all of the new content going forward. And yeah, keep an eye out on Fluid Vision and Paine's Games. We have got a lot of content coming up. We've got a new show, Out of Context, coming up from Steve, and PG Movies, which will be myself and Steve reviewing movies. We'll also have more PGTV, which again, like I say, at a point before I started streaming, I was like rocketing towards 5,000 views of my shorts from my Doctor Who review. So please do check that out. Go to Fluid Vision, PHLUID Vision, here on YouTube, and you'll find my Doctor Who Reality War review. But for the time being, for now, stay tuned, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please do like, share, comment, and most importantly, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to be informed of my latest content. This has been Bass Driver from Paine's Games on Backseat Driver, PlayStation State of Play, June 2025. Thanks for watching, take care out there, and I'm out.